What do we have left once we abandon the lie? Chaos. A gaping pit waiting to swallow us all.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
Hello, beautiful people. I wasn't sitting there messing with my bot for another minute. I apologize. Happy Turkey Day, gobble, gobble. Unless you're European, and then I don't know what to tell you. But happy stream day. Hello, and welcome back. We got another fantastic day. Slicky's like, Turkey Day? Yes. In the United States, it's Thanksgiving. Today is Thanksgiving Day. So if you're not in the States, you're like, what are you talking about? Yes. Slicky, congratulations on The Bachelors. Yeah, I think you got timed because it was the B.sc. So it thought it was a link. Thank you for the twerky. Naz, how are you doing? Phenom Monkey hit a 25, as did Jan Man, Kutai, Dex, Ladybug, and the Queen. I am working on it. In fact, let me put it. I'm gonna open this really quick and do something like this. There's multiple turkey dances there's multiple turkeys. Thank you, Naz, for the additional turkey sticker. I appreciate you. What was I gonna look up? How to nope. Well, there we go. I'll save that. That way, next time I open my browser, it'll smack me in the face. Maybe I'll do a little bit of that on Saturday. I don't know. I also need to set up the charity week thing. I really got to stop procrastinating on that. That way we can have our direct donation link and all that kind of stuff for our charity. Why so many turkeys? Is Turkey Day in America? Yes, Blue Cat. I think Blue Cat knows that. Blue Cat, where are you from? Where are you? Mrs. Rad, thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. What? No automated response to streaks? No, I took off the noise. It was just getting too much because every stream we have dozens of people who hit another stream streak, right? And so it was just getting a little too much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make a separate alert to where it's like a drop down and it just goes, you know, and it says like Queen Calero 25, you know, that sort of thing. Mexico. I think you've told me that before too. It'd be cool if I could have notes on every user. I bet you there's some sort of mod or something like that. Sad streak noises. Now I don't have a Duke Nukem reference. I know, Silver Sphere. I needed to make it shorter and consistent, and we'll just change it based on the number that somebody's at. I don't know. I'm getting in that, you know me, and like how nothing can ever stay the same, and you know, change is bad, yet I also have to keep growing, and nothing's perfect. And, you know, it's the sickness, really. Naz, thank you for the giga. Is that a turkey turtle? It's so good. Oh man, it's a turkey turtle. Thank you, Naz. I appreciate you. Ducky says Silver Sphere is crying now. No Duke Nukem for you. I don't know what it's going to be, but lately there's just been too many noises, and it could be because we added stream stickers. I don't want to get rid of stream stickers, so I have to remove the noises and all of the too much from something else. Don't ignore the pilgrims. It's the pilgrim turkey turtle. That's true. I do see the pilgrim hat. And Naz once again is nominating heroes. As a reminder, the game nominations are up. We're not going to do a full stream today. I have a feeling it's going to be a little quieter. We do have a strong outside of the states audience, but it's obviously not going to be even a fraction is the size. Can anybody guess the amount of the United States audience? I'll tell you right now. I don't like how the stream manager does not let me do open link in. Okay, yes it does. Open link in new tab. Thank you. What is this? Engagement? Maybe? No. Research. Research! It's a big number, but I don't know if many people would, you know, I'll even expand it. Here we go. Here we go. 68% says Noiboy. 38% says Tubob. Tubob's actually closer. It's shocking. You'd think there'd be more in the States, but it's not. Where's the depth? There it goes. Mrs. Rats at 69. Noise. It's this area down here. Let's see if I can highlight it. No, maybe this. Yeah, 41% for the States. 7% Germany. 6% UK. I would have figured we had more of a UK audience than we had a German audience. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Right now in the last place of, what was this, 5, 10, 15, out of the top 15 is Australia, Spain, Australia, Russia. Or I guess you could say Switzerland, Spain, Australia, Russia. They're all tied for 1%. So I'm guessing that's either 1 or 2 users. No, it actually has to be more, because I know we have viewers, for instance, from Mexico, right? Like Blue Cat was saying. Column represents 1% sixth time. No, I can. We have a lot. How long is this? It doesn't say what the average. This is probably like a month, maybe a week even. So it's interesting. It's good stuff. I like looking at it every once in a while. I don't think it actually does anything. Miss Morgan, thank you for the 4 months. Echo. And a new month begins. Yes, it does. Thank you so much for the 4 months. I don't think it actually does anything. Like, they give us all these stats, like you're supposed to be able to do something with them, and like it doesn't change the way I'm going to stream. It doesn't do anything, right? Janman's from South Africa. We didn't see a South Africa there either. Bauer Blade in with our 333 happy Thanksgiving biddies. Thank you, Bauer. Which, now I'm kind of wondering, is it Bauer? One of the last streams, one of the last rated, somebody said you were Bower Blade, and that sort of made sense, like bow or blade. Bauer like power. Yes, that means I was saying it right and they were saying it wrong. Yes, but you have 41% American viewership. Be more American. Well, it would let you to predict that there's a chance for you to have 40% fewer viewers. Yeah, no doubt, Kutai. Darkness Roman says, thanks for streaming. Currently sick and can't celebrate with the fam. Good to have something to watch while I rest. Good stuff, Darkness Roman. Hola, soy Echo. Sorry. Oh man. You could even say, hola, me amo Echo. I think it's me amo. I don't think people say me amo. I think they just say soy. Hinola says, have you started the VOD? Yes, I did start the VOD this time. So now they get the full, which I don't know how many VODlanders actually watch the Just Chatting. So if you're a VODlander, and if you don't mind, put in the comments, I actually watch the Just Chatting. Because I think a lot of them skip to the gameplay. SimZ in with a Giga emote. Another turkey. Yeah, there's usually a comment that tells them where the game starts, because I think a lot of people do skip it. Oh, me amo. Yeah, me amo. It is more love. What am I trying to say? Me. It's the difference of saying my name is Echo versus hi, I'm Echo. Yamo. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Not te amo mi amor, yeah. Echo, I have to go in a second. Can I give you some information about your major frustration yesterday? Recreation deprivation? No, Bob. No. I am going to beat my head against this game until it bends to my will. Okay? Not the other way around. There will be no Echo bending. I do need to give more recreation spots. I'm thinking about going with, to start, 2 recreation spots, one in the middle of the day and one before night time. See, the thing is, I don't like them having to go away from their work because then you lose that travel time. So there's gonna be a good middle ground that I have to figure out. Try saying Yamo like the end of a hill. I'm not saying Lamo. That's definitely not how you say it. Bower Blade, enjoy your turkey time. Happy Thanksgiving to you. From what I hear, today will be a no nub day. Yes, we're gonna do it. The prediction is going to be, will Echo make it past Raid 2? Because Kenny Dave popped in yesterday. It's like, yeah, you're not even gonna make it past Raid 2. And I was like, there's no way. I know I've made it past Raid 2 before, but the difference was I was playing Randy Random, and Randy Random's raids are just completely different. Cassandra likes to hit like a truck and just keep ramping. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna go. Trying to get the double L sound. Well, it depends on what kind of Spanish you speak, right? The folks in, let's say, Peru are gonna say it different from the folks in Mexico. Are gonna say it different in the Spain Spanish versus Puerto Rican Spanish, you know. Kathora says, I know you have some RimWorld vets in the chat, such as myself. I can't wait to see how this goes. It was a dumpster fire yesterday, Kathora. It had been a while since I played it, so a lot of the old things sort of slipped away. I was having huge recreation problems, right? They just couldn't get enough recreation. So I'm gonna overdo it with recreation this time. We're gonna see. No, we had our second raid. We hit our second raid yesterday, and despite having a shotgun, a bolt action rifle, and a pistol, I lost to 2 guys with using spears. So I'm gonna fix that problem today. Somehow the spears won. I still don't understand it. I need to look at the Neanderthals more. Maybe you can give them some video material playing RimWorld. This should give them fun and recreation. Dex says, I spent some time in Argentina and the double L is kind of like an airy J sound instead of a Y. Yeah, it's different everywhere. I think a lot of Americans, I'm not gonna say most, when they are trying to learn Spanish are trying to more aptly learn Mexican Spanish, not Spain Spanish, but they end up learning more Spain Spanish because that's what's taught in academics. Do I want to learn Dutch? I don't think I'd want to learn Dutch. I'm more of a real practical type of person, and for me in my day-to-day, it'd be more beneficial for me to learn Spanish. Yes, you do want to learn Dutch. I can teach you some words, says Silver Sphere. Oh. Yeah, like Cyrus says, Mexican versus Castilian. Will there be an Echo After Dark tomorrow? No, Naz. Echo After Darks are gone the way of the dodo bird. The poor dodo bird. What does anybody know what the theory is on what caused the dodo bird to go extinct? Was it just bad evolutionary design? People ate them all? Oh my goodness. Naz in with the 50 gigabitties. I know, Naz. I know, buddy. I know. Look, I am trying to purposefully have more of a social life, right? And Friday nights are typically when that happens. I need to refill the social meter more. Interpersonal social skills or interpersonal social relationships. I was worried I lost my echoes when the second raid turned up, but then you dismissed it and completely mismanaged the fight. You need to learn some skills for dealing with rimroll fights. I don't think I took it. I know more of the skills, Bob. I do. And you'll see it today, maybe. Hopefully. It's just, I did discount it. It's 2 guys with spears versus 3 people with rifles. One of them had a shotgun. I don't care if you don't know how to shoot. It's a shotgun at close range. Have this guy follow you around. I need to do that too, Naz. Thank you for the additional, the Valentine, the Echo Valentine Giga emote. Grayman says, an introvert, I do not enjoy going out. It's too draining. I need my... Thank you for the dancing turtle again, Doma. I appreciate you. I am very much an introvert too, but there's another word, there's a third word that I've kind of discovered that I am. I need my introverted time, but I very much also need my extroverted time. If I don't get it, it sort of suffers. Omnivert? Let me look up an omnivert. Maybe that's it. Swings between the extremes of introversion and extroversion, like an ambivert who falls somewhere, unlike an ambivert who falls somewhere in the middle. Omniverts may be outgoing one moment and completely reserved the next, and their behavior changes based on the mood, environment, and the people around them. This can make social behavior seem unpredictable. I don't know if my social behavior is unpredictable. I think my habits are unpredictable. Mr. Brain says, nudity in chat. They could have been genetically engineered super soldiers for all you knew. They exist in the game, by the way, says Bob. Yeah, but you wouldn't figure that for your second raid, right? Trufo says social battery. Yeah, you know that feeling when you're just like exhausted from hanging out from people? Some people don't have that. If their social battery is too full, they're like, okay, I gotta get out of here. Like, this is too much. I just want to go sit in the corner and play a video game or read a book. But the opposite can become true too. If your social battery is empty, you need to hang out with people. You need to have, you know, that sort of interpersonal time. And you'd think that streaming checks a little bit of that box. It doesn't. It's a different, this is what we call a parasocial relationship, because we don't actually know each other, right? Everyone hyped the second raid up. Parrot social? No, parasocial. P-A-R-A. Trufo says, you heard me. No, Trufo, that's not what it means. It's just, it's not, even for you, it's not checking the same box. But you may be a person that doesn't need that box checked, right? That you don't need to have a lot of that personal, that interpersonal socialization. I do. Echo want a cracker? I do 2 social things a year at a LAN party. I love it, but it's also exhausting. So coming back from the events, I don't want to talk to anyone for a week, but it's still something I love to do. It's weird. Yeah, no doubt. I'm glad you still get that though. Parasocial? Slicky Jeb says, I have the opposite problem. I need to refill my antisocial battery. No, that just means that your social battery, you like it to be at a low meter. You know, you like it at a very low meter. Well, see, maybe it's the difference of another battery. Maybe it's the self-love time, right? The introverted time is a separate battery, and you need it to be pretty full. Blue Cat, I appreciate the lurk. Some people are AAAs, some people are D-size batteries, yes. Kutai, I think, said, I hope you have a good day. I have a small social battery. I get burned out interacting with folks in an essential sense. Yeah. No clip thumbnail again. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. It's something with Twitch. Echo want a cracker? That's a nice way to explain it. I do have a need for me time often. Yeah, I do too. And that's the weird thing. But I also, especially when you're going through, you know, challenging times in life, it's good to make sure that you're getting enough. So like they say touching grass. When people say touch grass, they don't actually mean go outside and touch grass, right? They mean go do something, go have a life, you know, interact with people. It worked in Discord though. But yeah, Twitch thumbs in chat haven't worked all week. It's so weird. If only they made, or only had a full staff of people doing this. Oh wait. I don't see, maybe they have so many projects that they're working on that they're concentrating on those. Like I gotta say it, I don't like the combos, the implementation of the combos. Just combine the combos and the biddies. It's the natural evolution. Like you already know they're going to do it. Like 6 months from now, you know, the biddies are just they're just gonna tie the combos with the biddies, but yet they haven't done it. Why? It's too similar of a product. When I come back from a stretch of work, says Doma, I need hobby time. Fam demands us time. Chaotic balancing act occurs, yes. Zoldan says, every time I hear someone say touch grass, I think they're going to smoke some pot. Slicky loves gardening as part of like literally touching grass. As part of your me time. That's pretty good. I like that as a hobby. Slight Speed in with the 19 big months. Thank you, Slight Speed, and welcome back. And Jan Man throwing out a gifted sub. This one went to Morkula. Jan Man, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I think we're still at 35% off too, so I hope you got a deal. Honestly, as a software engineer of 20 years, I can safely say that designing functionality to work reliably at this scale is wildly complicated and hard to get right. I try to give them the grace for bugs. Oh yeah, I definitely, as much as my sarcastic tone comes through, I definitely give devs grace because I do know how horribly complicated it is. But what gets me is the amount of people. What do you think? How many people do you think work at Twitch? Let's see. Let's try to guess how many devs then work and try to imagine the teams and that sort of stuff. Twitch employees count 2025. Oh my gosh. There's no way. 4,400 employees? 4,400? This is the AI answer. The largest amount is 1,533 in the business management. Business management, so I'm guessing operations. They said there's almost 700 in engineering. I 3,200 is remote or globally dispersed. Business management. I wouldn't know. Definitely not 100,000. You got to realize, so especially in the software space and social media space, you can do a lot with little people, right? Business management, I'm assuming they have a lot of folks in the sales department, not necessarily sales, but like trying to get more ads and working with vendors for advertisements and that sort of stuff. There's 7.3 million streamers just on Twitch. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. But that's what I'm saying. It scales. So with software companies and social media companies, they scale very easily. Well, I'm not going to say very easily. There's a lot of technology behind it. But I'm saying the same amount of people it takes to stream to 1 million people, it probably takes to stream to have 10 million streamers, right? So that scaling is there. It's the reason why something like... I'm trying to remember the company. Ad revenue reps. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Dex. No, not Best Buy. Kevin, hello. Happy Turkey Day. There's a company out there. I'm trying to remember the company before I say it. I'm trying to remember the company without telling you the company I'm trying to remember because there's a chance it's divisive. Anyways, you know how I get. You know how I get. Circuit City. You can scale greatly when you have a certain type of model, right? Like in social media is one of those types of models. I'm imagining streaming platforms are similar. So yeah, 700 engineers. Well, we'll say in the engineering realm is what AI said. So you got to realize, I'm assuming there's a lot of them in IT support. I don't know if they consider that part of the, that's not engineering. Engineering is literally like dev work. Twitch employees count 2025. Let me see if it captures the IT department. 1533 in business management, 1,000 in marketing product, 681 in engineering, 616 in sales and support. So yeah, I'm gonna guess that of the 700, let's say half of them are in IT itself, like managing servers and that sort of stuff, whether it be internal or external. So then let's say that half is in dev work. Support is IT, says Trufo. I'm looking at it again. It says sales and support. So the fact that they combined that in the answer made me not think IT. I was thinking, no, I'm thinking sales and support is more like partner support, customer support. I don't think that's IT. I think the IT in this case is going to fall under the engineering. And so with it falling under engineering, that makes me think half of them are IT, half of them are dev. So that means 300 some odd folks working in dev. And normally you'd break those up into teams. So there's going to be like internal apps that they use. There's going to be external apps. There's going to be, I don't know. It's fun to think about it and just sort of wax poetically about it, or, you know, think about what they're doing. But the long story short is I'm with Wiza. I definitely give people the benefit of the doubt in the dev space because there's sometimes it's very chaotic and very, like, you have no idea. A single bug could hold up a team for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like a single issue could hold up teams. Wiza says, my company does work at 1/1000th of the scale of Twitch does, and we have 120 engineers. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the scaling is different. I don't think it's a linear scale, right? Like, so if you are working at, you know, the 1 million versus the 7 million, this would be a linear scale. I think it more goes like this. Let's draw. That might be able to help make my point more clear, since my words don't seem to be coming out of my mouth. All right, so when we're looking at the draw, Wise is saying, well, we don't work We work at 1/1000th. Well, that would be an issue if you were linear, right? So if you were servicing, you know, let's say 10 million, well, then you would need 5,000 engineers. I should have just used K. That's not true. And I think that's mostly the case in most software and, you know, streaming services and that sort of stuff because it scales so well. That's a straight line from Mousedrog. Hey, sometimes we get a win. Whereas I think it's more like this is the actual graph, right? And right here, you might be sitting at 1 million. That's horrible. And here, you're sitting at 10 million. Whereas the amount of devs went from 1K to 1.2K. You're spot on, says Wiser. Yeah, I think this is most likely it. So right now we're looking at a engineering department of 700 with Twitch. We're saying half of those are actually in dev work.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Mr. Rad says Apple has famously tiny dev teams. iMessage is managed by like 20 people. Yeah, exactly, because it's scaling. Yeah, absolutely. Yari, how you doing? There's a company out there that just set a new record, and I don't know if it's divisive. If it's divisive, we'll just back off of it because I really don't remember, and I'm exhausted by it. But set a new record by making the most money with the fewest amount of employees ever. I can't remember the company that did that. It's like they make, I want to say it's like 5 million now per employee is what their revenue is. I can't remember what it is, but it's one of those companies that comes up a lot because of this scaling effect. And no, it's not Berkshire Hathaway. They do make a product. I just can't remember what it was. It is. I think it might be NVIDIA. I think it might be NVIDIA, Mr. Rad. So now when we're thinking, we can erase this again, and you got to look at, so we have 350 dev workers, right? Oh, how good is my circle going to be? Not good at all. And then you got to pie them out into different categories. The problem with it is not necessarily that you have 350 devs. That's probably not the issue at Twitch, or at least the issue that we're just making up in our minds. It's probably more direction. And what I mean by that is they're like, okay, hey, now we're going to do combos. And so whatever team, maybe it's an experimental dev unit, now they're working on combos. Well, that combo team may have done something, flipped a magical switch that impacted existing tools. You never know. Before, startups were called unicorns when they raised $1 million. Today, startups are changing the model and called dromedaries, where a few people you can achieve the same results, so safer investment. Yeah, isn't that the same word for a camel? A dromedaires? Trufo says like camels. Yes. Ooh. Yari, happy 25. I hope you're doing well. A lot of work to do today and tomorrow. That stinks, buddy. Oh, the camels have 2 humps. Dromedaries have 1 hump. Dromedary. Is dromedary like the scientific name, or is that literally just the regular name? Back to the land of Lurk. Have a good one, Yari. Mrs. Rad says, I'll show you two humps. Brown chicken, brown cow. Bow wow, bow wow. So it is curious. And it's me, I love learning about businesses and different businesses and how they're made up and the different challenges. There's a part of me that says I should never have left business world, but because I do have a thirst for knowledge when it comes to that sort of stuff. It's interesting. And so I'd love to just peel away the onions at Twitch and really learn more about how they work and why they work, etc., etc. You could be a teacher or do scientific voice books, Echo, says Silver Sphere. I think you say that because we're close, right? A lot of people say, Echo, you should be a teacher or you should do audiobooks. I think people say that because they've gotten used to my voice. Not that necessarily would be good. Or maybe the people that recommend it haven't actually listened to an audiobook. You have a teacher's mindset, says Kevin. I don't know. I think I have a student's thirst for knowledge, and it makes me inquisitive. Well, maybe not all students, but some students. Mrs. Rad says, your voice puts me to sleep, but in a good way. That could be, again, that could be nothing to do with the voice. That could be something about, because in your mind, I am a caring and sensitive person. And so hearing my voice makes you feel safe, you know, and then that's what sort of makes you relaxed enough to put you to sleep. Silver Sphere says, Ducky listens to audiobooks, and she says it's also, well, I'll take the compliment. There are 3 surviving species of camel, says Kutai. The one-humped dromedary makes up 94% of the world's camel population. Interesting. And the two-humped Bactrian camel makes up 6%. The wild Bactrian camel is a distinct species that is not ancestral to the domestic Bactrian camel and is now critically endangered, with fewer than 1,000. That stinks. Cyrus says, I found you because I needed something soothing to fall asleep to, and your audio playlists were what worked. I agree strongly. You need to do some audiobook trials. Thank you, Cyrus. I appreciate you. Mr. Vass said, nah, it's the voice. I think you're just awful, but you're so soothing. And the scientific family is the Camelidae. Cyrus says, you're welcome, you handsome voiced devil, you. Grayman Watkins says, I can't listen to audiobooks. They always put me to sleep regardless of who the voice reading the book is. I read one of the first audiobooks. I'm not a fan of audiobooks because I need to be doing something, right? I'm a doer. Like, I'm always busy. I'm always doing something. Very rarely am I just, mouth breathing into the world. So listening to an audiobook is a weird thing for me because, and I have to be singularly focused. So I can't, for instance, clean house while listening to an audiobook. I can't play a video game and watch a stream at the same time. Very well, I try to, it just doesn't work well. So when I'm listening to an audiobook, I can't be doing anything. I have to just listen to an audiobook. And the last audiobook I listened to was probably Night of the Seven Kingdom, and it was pretty good. Do I listen to music while I do things? Not normally, Dink. Not normally. Every once in a while I'm driving. But normally when I'm driving, I'm not even listening to the radio. If I'm on a long road trip, I'll probably listen to something. Gray Man's playing Timberborn, yeah. if it's a game with a lot of downtime, like a Timberborn, a Rimworld, and Ani, I can do it very easily, and I enjoy doing it. If it's a game like Arc Raiders, I can't do anything while I'm playing Arc Raiders. It's just playing Arc Raiders. Or I recently just started playing Dispatch. I'm playing Dispatch offline, and I cannot watch a stream while playing Dispatch because it's such a story-driven, and I'm going to miss something. It's a multitasking practice exercise to try, like puzzle making. When I think of multitasking, I think of being able to have, like, sitting at work and having 12 different problems and being able to handle each of the problems. I would highly advise people, depending on what they're doing, from multitasking too much, because then you're not actually multitasking. You're not actually doing anything, because you end up getting spinning your tires so much that you're not able to actually do it. You know what I mean? Anonymous gifter with a gifted sub to Dunk the Lunk. That is exactly right. What a great book. What a great book. I cannot wait for the movie to come out, or the show. I was disappointed though. It's a relatively short book. It's not a long read. It's not a very long read, and yet they've already renewed Night of the Seven Kingdoms on HBO for the second season. Like, how are you breaking up that small book into multiple seasons? So I'm a little worried about that. Smidge worried. But yeah. Task switching overhead. Yeah, I wouldn't say necessarily the task switching overhead, but more of the brain. Because if your brain's trying to do too many things at once, you're not spending enough brain power doing the one thing. I'm upset y'all are too wholesome for me to see Echo's Dispatch playthrough. It's because, like, I want to enjoy the story for it. And it's hard to enjoy the story at max when I'm also trying to entertain and, you know, keep people company. It's more difficult. Flicks the switchboard. Which squirrel will run the systems today? Exactly. There's a lovely exercise to hammer down how bad multitasking is. Write 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, and time it, and then write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, and then it's a great point. But there are sometimes it is necessary in life to multitask. For instance, if you have children, you will very much learn how to multitask, and you have to do multiple things at once. Otherwise, bad things are going to ensue. But when I'm enjoying something like listening to a book, I can't do anything else because I'm listening to the book. Gotta love the building fire alarm going off when someone is cooking. Had the fire engine roll up and everything. I hope everything's okay. I hope it's not just one of those. I hope it's just a false alarm. Are you Team Vizzy or Team Blazer? I don't know which team I'm on yet. I'm still in the very first part. I started playing it last night, but I've been trying to get to bed earlier, so I made myself stop it. Well, good stuff. I'm glad everybody is joining us for some Turkey Day. We've chatted for our prototypical 1 hour. I'm actually surprised there was as many people here today. So I appreciate you coming by. We are going to be playing more of the Rimworld because I'm trying to get good nub, and that way we can bring it to the YouTubes. And thanks again, Anonymous, for the gifted sub to Dunk the Lunk. It makes me smile. I think I'm going to reread that book before the series comes out. Thank you for the Shinebug reactor video, says Doma. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We have another video coming out tomorrow too. I was able to record 2. My goal in the coming weeks is to be able to do 2 Ani videos if I can stop running my mouth so much when I'm recording, and a RimWorld video is the idea. By the way, people enjoy failure in RimWorld, so you don't really have to get good. I know what you mean, Gray Man, but a large portion of my audience watches like Ani, not necessarily for the chaos, but because they're trying to learn how to play Ani. And so I don't necessarily want to be an expert RimWorld player. I just want to be proficient enough to where I can keep a series going for long enough, right? And I'm tired of not having beaten the game. And Komorowski said the shine bugs were nice, but there's not enough kitchen there. Was it that episode that we had to do the Great Hall makeover? I think so. On Twitch, failure is fun, but not for YouTube, says Kevin. Possibly, yeah. Possibly. I have done a couple of shorter series. Oh, has everybody heard the news about the Cities series? Colossal Order is no longer working on Cities. Basically, from what I understand, Paradox and Colossal Order have gone separate ways. And now there's a new Paradox-owned studio that is going to take the reins out of Cities. So you might think this might be like a bad thing or a good thing, but here's a couple of facts that you need to know. Surprisingly enough, the franchise that's worth the most for Paradox is not like Victoria or Europa or Stellaris, it's Cities. Cities is the #1 profit machine at Paradox. Oh yeah, Gray Man, everybody was disappointed with Cities too. It was a dumpster fire of a launch. And the reason why I started thinking about it is because we did a Cities series. It went maybe what, 8-10 videos? Game studio divorces means more games with different directions, yes. So it'll be interesting to see what this new dev team does, but keep in mind, they are owned by the publisher. So how much sort of creative vision, I'm assuming in the way it works with Paradox says, hey, I need you to accomplish X, Y, and Z. Like I need at least 3 DLCs, we need 1 or 2 packs, and here are some general guidelines, and then they get to fill the creative division. I hope it's not some executive at Paradox going, all right, in the next quarter, you're gonna do a skyscrapers thing. Next one, you're gonna do something with boats, and really hampering and limiting their creative vision, because with a new dev studio, it would be kind of cool. Kind people over there at Paradox. I don't know a lot about them. If you have ever get bored, read their wiki. Their wiki is pretty good because it does tell the story of, like, Paradox was the little engine that made it into a practical publisher. Gray Man, where have you seen the microtransactions in their games? I'm interested in that. Komorowski said, sadly, CS2 community getting ready for at least 1 year of no content. Not necessarily, because, for instance, their next update's about to come out. From what I understand, they're just sort of taking over where Colossal Order left off. There's a video that was put out by City Planner, who is, as many of you may know, is one of the sort of Cities creators on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it for those of you interested in it, and I'll show you the link. Where are you? Share? Copy. Just copy it. Here we go. Yeah, City Planner Plays is a pretty good watch. I think they have a stream too. So I should probably shout them out since we're talking so much about them. City Planner Plays. Can somebody give me the... Let me Google it first. That way I don't mess up the shout out. Bloop. There we go. And they don't play just cities content on their Twitch channel. I would probably still be playing City Skylines and even City Skylines 2 if not for Biffa. Why do you say that, Dax? Oh, because you don't need to play it because you get to watch Biffa? People should have to tell you to have a happy rimming when you play RimWorld. Mrs. Rad woke up and chose violence today. A little spicy today, Mrs. Rad. No, you found Ani because of Biffa. Wow. Yeah, there's so much in that sort of creative. It's weird because for some of us, we have the little mathy brains, right? And we think the logic and we like those sort of puzzles. But when you give us a game like an Ani or a Cities, it allows us to tap into a part of our brain that we don't do a lot. And that's that creative space, while also feeding the spreadsheet monster that is in our brain. Get to work, Echo. You need to do your rim job. That one's even better. Ooh. Komrovsky says that he also does non-city games on the YouTube as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let me close this and then we'll open that thing. Let's open that thing. Chat, you know what time it is. It's that time at the end of the Just Chatting where we like to do something called a roll call. We do it. That way I can say thank you for spending a little bit of your most valuable resource with me and with the community. So as a way of saying thank you, I'd like to shout you out at the beginning of every stream. If you want to be included in that shout out, all you got to do is say something in chat. You say something in chat, my bot picks up your name and wham! I'll get to give you the shout out you deserve. So if you'd like my name, nope, that's not the way to say it. If you'd like your name to cross amongst my lips, all you got to do is say something in chat. You ready? Welcome, welcome, one and all. Today is November 27th, 2025. We're going to have another RimWorld day. We're going to go adventure on the Rim. That was easy. All right, thank you for the 100. The easy buttons, the easy sticker buttons, the easy button sticker. There it is. Brain's working great today. Brain went in reverse. It does a lot. And we're gonna be another little day on the Rim. Joining us today for the festivities are Who Knows Yo, Silver Sphere 12, Queen Calero, Ducky's Chew, Big Dinker Rooney, The Trufo, Two Bob Games, Janman 19, Kutai Naguzi, Nazgooey, Komorowski, Professor Acorn, Cyrus the Maelstrom, Mrs. Rad 05, Calm Down Mrs. Rad, Kurthora, The Blue Cat, Pyroy Maniac, Pinoy Boy, Gray Man Walking, Abyssal VT, Dex 3D, Leader of the Council Meeps, Zoldan Orlamu, Lil Miss Sunshine, Yo Weird Dreams, I Am Wiza, Slight Speed, Simpsy, Mr. Red, can we do something about the situation in your house, please? Thank you. Me hold. Golden Creations Hawaii. Play of Chaos. Vitor Summer. Zolden, why didn't you pop on my list? Is it broken? Why don't I see a Zolden or Lamu, even though Zolden or Lamu is chatting? How many egg rolls do I want? I don't want any egg rolls. I'm not a big egg roll fan. He was right after Dex. Oh, yep, touche. Thank you, Dex. I'm just used to Zolden, you know, sticking to the thing that Zolden has been doing and trying to make it the last person in the roll call. All right, beautiful folks. I appreciate you coming over on this wonderful, wonderful Turkey Day. We're going to be playing a little bit of RimWorld right after the break. As a reminder, during the break, we play a couple of ads. That way we can tell Jeff Bezos, hey, we're still keeping you in the laps of luxury and making sure to keep the pre-rolls off during the break. I appreciate it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. But I want the people to find it, not me telling them. Oh my gosh, you're killing me, Urifa. Now I'm gonna be all like, oh, what's going on? We just took a lot of no! Mommy! Oh. Like, you don't even stand a chance. Maybe we're not ready. They won't wake up even if I tell them to? Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. A little lost. What in the world? No. Kevin, get off of me. No! Kevin! Kevin, I hope Liz touches you on the forehead every single 30 minutes for the entire night, just to wake you up a little bit. Why did you change your Twitch name, Jarifa? You can't do it. Oh, it's gonna be months before you can change back to normal, Jarifa. All we're gonna do is go to one of the autosaves from like 4 cycles ago and then know that we have to have Rover go get that steel first. Oh, that's so good. Oh, 2 barrels, 1 hook. Yes. Yeah, oh. Let's go for a 3-way. I missed a crate. It says, quick Echo, talked about what you love about Perrier, its flavor, its texture. How about the way it just makes you feel? When you take a wonderful Perrier, for me, it's the pineapple flavor, but rest assured, there's plenty of flavors available for you. The crisp, carbonated water. Make every day a Perrier day. Oh, it's so good. 3/14. March 14th. 3/14. Oh my goodness. Oh. It's 3.14. It's pi. I should have done a lot more work on my username. My goodness. My goodness. That is the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, they're dropping like flies. Where is the food? Hey, Welcome to Worcester. How you doing, Kutai? It's good to see you. Why don't you come over to the pub and we'll have a brewski? Oh, those labels better be facing out, okay? Those designers made that label that way for purpose. There's a front and then there's a back. You don't want to look at it from the back. You want to look at it from the front. Otherwise, you don't even know if you're picking up a can of peas or is it a can of carrots. Who knows? It could be anything. Chaos! Ah! Hey, buddy. Mr. Taco! Seriously, go follow Taco. Seriously, they're a 100% charity streamer. All the money raised on that channel goes directly to Extra Life, to the Boston Children's Hospital, to help sick kids. Like, seriously. And on top of that, not only are you doing a good thing by clicking that follow button, you're also getting to see a great streamer. Taco will be a partner this year. 100%. You can clip it, say whatever you want. I have, let's say 50 gifted subs in Taco's channel if they don't make partner this year. That's the deal. 50 gifted. Hello, chat. How are you? Yes, I started the game. And that's why the music it's another one of those games where the menu music is louder than everything else. We're going back to a new colony. You know we are. We're crash landed. Woo. So egg rolls, huh, Kevin? No turkey for the house? I'm not a big turkey guy on Thanksgiving either. Did you keep the list from yesterday or is it a new list? No, the list is still here. I don't know what happens if you someone try to redeem, Kevin, try to redeem another, get your name in. I'm gonna have to work on that. Because I think Kevin's gonna be able to get their name in twice now. Yep, they can. Yeah, so if your name is on the list, if you've already put your name on the list, you can you're good. All right, let's go Cassandra Classic. Losing is fun. No, custom. It didn't do it, did it? Oh, set standard right here. Losing is fun. There we go. Let's do the prediction too. Will Echo survive Raid 2? 10 minutes. Actually, no, I'm canceling that one. Delete. I'm gonna do it 20 minutes because it's gonna be a while before we get there. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Will Echo survive Raid 2? Let's go 20. 30 seems a little bit aggressive, doesn't it? Bink! So am I using melee? No, I am not using melee. I don't need to use melee. That is absolute fake news. Here we go. Ooh, next. Oh, we are committed. I wish this included an autosave. Because what am I going to do if I'm playing this on YouTube? I'm going to have to do reload anytime on YouTube. Because all sorts of weird problems happen when you're recording. Kathora says, I just do reload anytime and just don't reload it. Yeah, but that's the problem, right? As soon as you do that, there'll be people in the comments saying, oh, you're just reloading. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I try to do this sort of thing whenever there's an option to stave off the people who are that sort of thing. Big Dingaroni says, I don't know how to vote. Are you on mobile or PC? Somebody should be able to help you with that information. You might be in a region, Dink, that you can't because it's considered gambling in some regions. All right, what do we say for seed? Oh, we're not going to do the same seed. So we will just... We'll hit the random button. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't see a prediction? Maybe it's because I ended the last one too early. Try hitting refresh, Mrs. Rod. Please re-roll pawns if you... Bob, I don't think you realize how stubborn I am. I am not re-rolling anybody. There we go. The only other mod that I've thought about adding now is the color-coded bricks. I want one of these water things. I want to treat it like a moat. What do we got here? Acorn says, I'm waiting for him to pick his pawns before I put my prediction in. Large hills with a river. Sandstone, slate, and lime. Marble, slate, and granite. Growing period is half the days. Is this temperate? It is temperate forest. What if we go further south? Will we get more of a growing period? 40 out of 60. No, the only DLC we're running right now is biotech. Because one of the reasons why I wanted to go back to RimWorld is I was starting to lose. I thought the game was losing focus because I'd keep playing it every time they added a new pack, and I'd play it with all the packs. And then our friend Wubby started playing it with just vanilla, and then started with just one expansion. I'm like, I've never thought about it. Just playing with one. So I wanted to see how it goes. Small hills. I like small hills. Hey-o! Oh, this one's right next to a road too. Mountainous. I don't want like mountainous. Marble and limestone. This is more growing period. How far south do you have to go to get more growing period? Try to game the game as much as I can. That river's too big. What is this? Oh, it's another... It's more folks. Hello, folks. Yeah, year-round growing period. Am I gaming the game too much? I almost feel like that's gaming the game too much. Quit gaming the game. All right, somebody hit me with a D8. Kevin rolled an 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Well, this is gonna suck. Can we? I'm gonna do 8 again. I just need a little bit of mountains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Large hills, slate, marble, sandstone. This might be decent. Half the days. Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm gaming the game. We're going gamey game. I've got enough going against me, right? Oh, here's our old spot. Wait, do D8 and then give you a 3 hex radius? That's not a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or maybe on the screen. That's what we'll do. So we're here. We get half. So I just have to pick something on the screen. This is desert. That's not great. I'd rather be in a temperate area. None of these little rivers have the little mountain area. What is this? Tundra. That means it's cold. Now zoom out and pick wherever you want. Oh. Colin, welcome back. Yeah, we're going where we want. I don't want to crush myself. I want a little bit of river with a little bit of mountains. What about this? Limestone, granite, marble, right off the beaten path. 35 out of 60 days, large hills. We're gonna go with it. All right, now I do not re-roll pawns. Okay, I am not re-rolling pawns. This is what we get. A pyromaniac, you're at the bottom of the list. Bloodlust and abrasive. I mean, who isn't? No health conditions, you're good at plants, you're okay. You have a lot of family. You come with a sun lamp. That's odd. I started watching the new Stranger Things season, you and everybody else in the world. It lulled me to sleep. Only 1 dog so far. There's not much that you give 5 dogs to. All right, I'm incapable of dumb labor. I'm not in love with, but at least they're not horrible. Slow learner, beautiful, fast walker. Ooh, you have a textbook. That's interesting. Incapable of violence? Oh, come on. You need to be capable of violence. Bloodlust and a slow learner. They're not bad, though. Five dogs. I like how you have your emotes. You make sure you do a half dog. You just got to chop that emote in half and upload it. Because you know how you are with half dogs. Bloodlust. Bloodlust means gets a rush from hurting people and never minds the sight of blood or death. She is 4 times as likely to start a social fight as others, but she has a social of 4. You know, the slow learner, though. So far, the half dog is Henry. I like how diverse the traits are. Yeah, except am I going to die? All right, so far Isabel's a possibility. Wonsan. I don't care about melee because we're not doing melee. Fast walker, ascetic. Has forsaken physical comforts. Delicate. Oh, here we go with the delicate again. But then look at that construction. Isabel could be the researcher. Neville is just sort of all around. So let's take Wonsan and go to the bottom. King. Decent at mining. Too smart, careful shooter. Oh, you're a careful shooter with a 0. That's not great. Let's go down here. Foxy. Prosthetic heart, a bad back, and a stab scar. But a medical of 10, a social of 13, an 8 intellectual. Tough, super immune, teetotaler. Abhors the idea of gaining pleasure from chemicals. She strictly avoids alcohol and recreational drugs. Then how'd she get the bad back? Prosthetic heart. What's going to be part efficiency is 8%. What is this going to do for us? The bad back's going to be minus 30% to moving and manipulation. But they're pretty good intellectually. They could be a good leader dupe. Or pawn. What about Tabby? Very neurotic and steadfast. Aren't we all? No. Passy? Are we back at the beginning? Yep, pyromaniac. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Characters over 50 start getting age-related issues. Isabel and Foxy know each other. Isabel's married to Sydney. Or Passy. It could be like a whole family thing. Foxy has a son and a grandson and a daughter-in-law, but no husband. I don't know about the bad back. We're gonna send Foxy away. I could use... Goodbye. Not a... A beautiful, slow-learning fast walker, incapable of violence. No. I cyber all my dupes, so I don't entirely pay attention to their age anymore. Pawns, yeah. King can't do any shooting, or... Ryoko is decent on the social. So what about Ryoko? Or Wonsan? They're delicate, incapable of caring, and artistic. So they couldn't do any medical treatments. But they have a shooting of 4. 5, 4. I have the plants. Our best cooking is a 3. So what are you going to be doing, Wonsan? Just shooting people? Building. You're going to be building pretty well. All right, this is what we're going with. They're not great. They're not great, but we're going with it. Ugh. Here we go again. Time to get good, nubs. Can I have my echoes back, please? This is why Professor Acorn said they're waiting till I've selected my pawns. The three of you awake with the cryos. We already know this message. Oh, what kind of dog? What kind of pet are we gonna get? We got another Yorkshire Terrier named Joker. Oh, there's another boom rat. Ugh. Got some steel here. I do like this. There's even some goodies in here. What is this? Timber shroom. A stele. Is that like a... It looks like a burial place.
Water sucks.
It's pronounced Yorkshire,
Better.
says Kirk.
Get it, girl. Get
I
it,
think a
girl.
lot of people here say Yorkshire. I could just be flat out wrong, though. It's weird, all these weird tunnels. Or caves, I guess. Oh. Thank you, Jan Man. I appreciate the pandiculate. It's been a slow gym week. So I apologize for the lack of definition on the pandiculates. All right. Yorkshire in the UK is pronounced Yorkshire. All right. I don't know where we're going to set up shop. What is this here? Granite? Compacted steel? That's kind of good. Limestone. I don't have any... All I have is steel to start us off with. So I'm thinking maybe we just go basic walls. Like here and here. I don't love it. We have the water to dump our bodies, yes. I'm very excited about that. Is this water, as a matter of fact? Oh, so I don't want to be here and here. I didn't realize that was water right there. Now say Worcestershire. Worcestershire? All right, so we're going to have to move. We got to get out of the water area. Here's the growing. Maybe we could be cave people. I'm assuming those have roofs. How's Wormworld treating you? Gotten past that overwhelming start yet? Not yet, Uncle G, but now's the time. I'm pretty sure it's just Worcester. No, not the sauce. Worcester is a city. Worcestershire is a sauce. Sure, building the cave. I don't know if that's good or bad. I've never seen caves. That area in the middle looks good. That's what I'm thinking. And then when I want, I can use the caves. But who knows what's going to come out of the caves. But there is a good amount of growing area. And maybe I can just wall off. That's so big to wall off right there. You have a pre-made building you can use? Yeah, but I want to wall things off, right? Like I want to, and then I can build within it, sort of thing. is the idea. Oh, we have some alpaca. And I don't like how far away this is from where we are. But it's a nice grow zone right here. It's a drama llama. Yeah, I'm thinking we're seal off here. We seal off here, and then we can work within here. But the start will, I guess, clean up this area. It's such a dump, though. Limestone. What's the fire rate on limestone? 0%. Okay, let me deconstruct this one and this one. The limestone columns, do they add to beauty? They do. All right, let's get to work. Orders. Orders, everybody, orders. Where's my steel? Allow. Okay, let me just 1 second. I need to find the allow button. On everything we started with. There we go. Make it petroleum boiler episode too. Now, who is our best shooter? Probably Isabel. It is Isabel. Isabel gets the bolt action rifle. The other two are 4s, but Neville has a passion in it. So you get a revolver. Once on, you are stuck with the knife, even though you're not going to be using it. Most people start with a dirt and wood hut. Echo gets gifted half a stone house and calls it a dump. It is a dump. Okay? It is a dump. Now let me equip some of this. Let's go. Who's delicate? I have 2 bloodlusts. One son is delicate, so you get to wear the black vest. And the flak pants. And the helmet. Okay. All right, I guess we should start picking out some names. Let me get an exclamation roll 25, and then a 24, and then a 23. All right, Zolden rolled a 2. That means it's Mrs. Rad coming in. Bloop. Mrs. Rad 05. We'll just do Mrs. Rad. And then we have a 20. So that is 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. It is Cyrus the Maelstrom. Cyrus the Maelstrom. It does not fit. Let's just do Cyrus. Why can't we spend echoes to choose names? People have, column. That's the add your name to the list. Down in the redemptions. And then we've got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is Adenviel. I should have probably reset it because some of the people aren't going to be here today and yet they're going to be in the colony, but that's okay. No, not you. Whoop. Add in VL. I thought you were doing this from everyone in chat. No, no, this is a redemption. And now we need one for the Yorkshire Terrier. So let me get a new one. Exclamation roll 24 now. Zolden rolled a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is Truffaut. Where's the doggy? Come here, doggy. The doggy's already gone. Has anybody seen the dog? There. You were all sorts of in there. You were hiding. The Truffaut. I'm going to assume that call it Truffaut. Okay, gotcha. Truffaut. Beautiful. All right, now. Is the music still a little too loud? How? At 50%? Okay. Now it's time to build, I guess. What's with all the sarcophagus? Deconstruct those. We'll leave those there because they're pretty. Is there any more steel on the map? Oh, those need to be all allowed. And then we will start building orders, structure, walls, steel. Yeah, Adam, you're not doing anything. Why aren't you moving? Oh, you're deconstructing something right now. Okay, that's fine. Oh, can we get the boom rat out? I thought animals weren't supposed to be able to allow to go through the door. I think that might be a zoning thing. Yeah, I don't like the idea of all the sarcophaguses. That needs to be moved. Maybe I can just put... That'll work? Yep, that'll still work. I guess they'll move it out of the way. Ooh, there's a heal root right here. Claim the door if you want to make it wild animals don't use them. How do I claim it? Oh, claim. Thank you. Okay, I need to claim all this. I have now claimed this for us. First priority is sarcophagus looting. Second is picking them up and dumping them outside. No, we're deconstructing them. I don't think we loot them. Yeah, they don't contain anything. What are you doing? Why aren't we doing stuff? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. How much wood do I have? There you go. Get to work. Oh yeah. Schedule. Do let me make sure people get enough recreation. Or maybe it's because I specifically said work and not anything. So if they wanted to take a recreation break, they couldn't. We'll try that for a little bit and see how that goes. But if they're constantly full on recreation, we're going to change it. Can we get the boom rat out? All right, now we have some... I don't want to put that there. We'll just get the meat and potatoes up first. Where are we going to sleep? This would be great, but I can't get these out of the way because it's got the nice columns in there. I guess I can move the columns. I heard the bloop, but I don't know what it was for. Guess? Like, this is so hit. I don't like it. Yeah, you can't move it. You can only deconstruct it. Steel door here. And here. I guess. What's up with this urn? Let's move the urn inside. Claim it for all the glory. We also need a... What are you doing, Cyrus? See, this is the problem. I guess that's your recreation right now. Even though you should be working. But it's fine. You take a load off. I gotta wait to put this in. There we go. You deconstructing the tables? Yes, because these are damaged. But I'm keeping this nicer one. Is only one person set to building? It might be. Constructing. Yes. And we're still have... Oh my gosh, they're just laying around. That was grow. Whoopsie daisy. I want that to be fours anyways. Construct. Thank you. I mean, even the one that is supposed to be doing construction's not doing it. Don't want me. All right, there's the bedroom. Guess zones, stockpile zone. Maybe in here. Do you have enough materials? I wouldn't know yet. But yes, I have a lot of steel. There's a slag, synthread pants. Mrs. Rat, what are you wearing? You already have some synthread pants. So does Cyrus. I guess we'll just sell those. What is this? A steel slag junk? Nice. Yes. No, deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Like, why aren't they deconstructing these things? I also need to put a floor in there. And who's gone cleaning? Clean, 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 clean. Oh, they cannot clean. Cyrus and Adamville? That's fine. I know there's something with floors. Floors, here it is. Wood floor, straw mat, concrete. Concrete floors seem to be excessive. We'll do wooden floors. Even though we don't have a lot of... Well, I guess we do have a lot of wood. Let's build some of this. And I can deconstruct all of this. Yes, yes. Where's my last pawn? Cyrus, what are you doing? Stargazing. No. Minor pain? Why? Because of your scar? Oh. Need warm clothes. It's 4C outside. That's wonderful. It should warm up soon. Right? We will keep adding stuff. They'll get to it when they get to it. A campfire here, maybe? I'm not putting a campfire inside. Maybe I put the campfire inside. Nor I just don't worry about it. We won't worry about it for now. Where's the lights? There we go. At least that area will be lit. We're not in vanilla. And warm? The small lamps do that? Doesn't say they do any heat. Cyrus is still in bed. Wonderful. Yes, yes. Let's deconstruct a couple of these wonderful urns. That one can get deconstructed. I'm going to install this one right here. Floors, little wooden floor action right there. They want a light in the barracks and bedrooms. They're not getting one. It just doesn't make sense. Nice little dresser in here. They need a nightlight to sleep. Well, they're not getting one. All right, now this is getting better. It's getting a little better. I can uninstall. Oh, wait. Reinstall, like right here. They can have some stools for now. There we go. Huh? Look at our nice little house. But Papa, I need a nightlight. Boo, we want a bed light. No, I know why you want that too. Because the floors are made of wood and you want to see this whole place burn down. And now I need to start getting some steel. Who knows if we have enough? But we're gonna see. That doesn't seem like enough. We will go out this way. Yes. Is steel that much stronger than stone? No, but you can't use the stone yet. Because these chunks, they have to be broken up into blocks. Now here's some nice compacted steel. We will mine that vein. This vein. Now, what's next? Food. I got 35 food right now. So I can sort of expand a little bit slower once I get more steel. Compacted machinery. We're finally bringing all this stuff over too. Why are they storing wood here? Yeah, let's not put our blocks in here, please.
Yay!
I can put all of our blocks. Dravy with the 31 months. Thank you, Dravy. I appreciate you. I don't know where, like right here. This is fine. Clear all. Chunks. And blocks. And wood. What can I say except, you're welcome. There's a lot of money on yes. What were you guys thinking? Should we refund it all everybody's money and let everybody vote again? Because that doesn't seem like a good idea. All right, what are we gonna do tomorrow? Same thing we do every day. Oh, recreation. Let's get a couple of that things going. Once again, the wonderful horseshoe pit. Now, let's do... I guess we'll do the wooden horseshoe pit again. Then we'll do a wooden chess table right there. There we go. Now we got, let me worry about food and power. Fire preparation. No, we don't need to. Learned. 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 No Mahjong tables. Yeah, the early game's really limited. It's upsetting, isn't it? Oh, I should probably get our grow zones going too. $13 by $13. That looks good. A little bit of potatoes. And another grow zone. This is going to be for heel root. Oh, I don't know if I can even plant heel root, can I? Minimum skill of 8. Uh-oh. Plants of 11. Boom. Mrs. Rad, you came through in a clutch. Can you see that darker green bit just to the left? No. Oh, it's a guinea pig. This here? That is fertile land? It's not as fertile, no. This land says it's 87% fertile. Oh, this is rich soil. And what was this? Stony soil. Yeah, I can't see the difference between this and this. So what's this one then? I assumed it was all this edge area, but that's okay. I'm still fine with it. Yeah, I saw the steel a minute ago. All right, so off the fertility. Now what are we doing? Research. I want a battery. Production. Simple research bench. No, I should probably put that in another room. That way I can make it... No, it doesn't matter. I can worry about that stuff in the future. For now, I just need to get it started. Yeah, I see the fertility over here is much greater. Look at those granite chunks everywhere. Let me do a... Oh, there's more steel over here. Apparently there's a lot. Can you improve fertility over time? I'm not sure. Oh, no, Gray Man says no. All right, so this is good. We got some potatoes going. There's a nice herbal medicine. Visitor. Hello, Basculo. A banished from the Camaro people is visiting the colony. She is named Basculo Cabrul. She seems to have a few items to trade. Very nice. Who's my best social? I don't know if the social thing actually matters when it comes to trading. It just seems like it would. It will be Aiden. Are you coming? Hello, Basculo. Social does affect trading. Thank you, Rem. Hello? Are you coming in? Yeah, I don't like how that's just allowed, but... Come here, trade. Alright, pemmican. Oh, I want some of that pemmican. A flame bow. I don't want to spend all my money, though. Oh, I do have some synthread pants for you, though. The flame bow seems dangerous. Like I'm going to light some stuff on fire that I don't want to. Yeah, let me grab some pemmican. I mean, that's not bad price either. Guess we'll grab flame bow for 64. Just in case. And then I will give it to Aiden. What is this? Oh, there's our pemmican. Bring it inside. How's our bedroom looking, by the way? Yeah, the cave, those are caves because they are the roofs. Ooh. Where is... There it is. Oh, it's all... That's the button I wanted. No, oh, what's... This looks different than it did yesterday. Why does it look different? And why has no one cleaned it yet? If I right-click the allow button. Yeah, no. So I feel like they're not doing, let me add, that's one thing I can do here. More room. Why does this room suck so bad? They're eating their pemmican. Why do we still have slate blocks in here? They're not supposed to be in there. Move them. Get your stuff together. The next is me figuring out how am I going to defend this place. I should probably seal one of these doors in. Oh, are you really going to go play with the fox? That doesn't work very well. You stay in the home area. I think we need to replace this. We will just go out here each time. It'll be a long way around. don't know. Or I can just set up 2. I'll just set up 2. That's good for now. There we go. So you're not using melee. You're not using mazes. What's the plan? Actual question. I don't know this game very well. Recruit ASAP and build an army? Oh, I can't recruit. Normally, you get people by destroying them and then converting them. Furniture. Okay, now we got research up. How do I start right here? Research. The first thing I want. I thought I already had stone cutting. Uh-oh. Another mad squirrel. Do let me treat this like the threat it is. Here it comes. They are so bad. Finally. And look at all the fire everywhere. Okay, how damaged are you? A bruise from the revolver grip. A cracked human fist. How did... No. How did... Okay, so... Mrs. Rad slammed the squirrel, smashing his nose, head, and skull. Am I... Oh, I'm on the squirrel, not Mrs. Rad. Never mind. Never mind. A scratch. More scratches. A bite. We are bleeding. Which reminds me, let's turn the doctor. Oh, they can't. Ed can't. Tend Mrs. Rad. No, not without medicine. Allow self-tend. Allow self-tend. Can we move this out of the way for a second? Why can't I use medicine? I have medicine right here. Because they don't have medicine? Check a sign. Yeah, manage the drug policies. 1 drink per day is where we want to be. Why is this forced? Why does Aiden do not like to wear the stuff? Anything. There we go. On the left is the medicines that they can, yeah, they can use medicines. I don't understand why they won't. Maybe they don't need medicine? Shot accuracy tooltip. You can see the exact calculations behind the accuracy of any shot. To do so, select the shooter, then rest the mouse over the target. Got it. Number next is how many they carry, yeah. I don't mind them carrying one, but normally if they needed to tend them, they would just go get the medicine and tend them. So I don't understand why they wouldn't do that. Oh, they're all drafted? Oops. I can't right click. It won't let me. I can't do anything. Will only tend without medicines while drafted. Does the colonist have doctoring? Yes. Doctoring right here. And now I can't even right click. There it goes. Tend. Why is it without medicine? They need to go to bed to be tended with medicine. Well, that doesn't make sense. Their bleeding is 44%. But they're in no immediate danger. Okay. All right, how am I going to do this? It's going to have to be a lot of traps. Because we're not going to hit the broadside of a barn. Where are you? Security. Security. Wooden. I wish you could, like, drag and drop this. That should be good. I'm assuming, yeah, this is not going to work. 'Cause I need them, I want them to lined up like this. Maybe that'll work. We're gonna see. Boop, boop, boop. It's weird. Sometimes it does cancels. But, like, right now, if I want to do cancel, it's not doing it. Why? It was doing it up here just fine. Maybe it's because I was selecting them first and then hitting cancel. That would make sense. All right. There it is. Let's try to get caught up on a couple of tasks. Oh, and let's go into our research. The recurve bow. I need the batteries. But I gotta get electricity first. Oh, these are the ones I already own. Stone cutting, complex furniture. Okay, that makes sense. This is our fortress. Our fortress in the side of the mountain. Time to apply my war paint so that I may head into battle. The dreaded extended family dinner. Well, I hope you find some positivity in it. It could be worse. You could have nowhere to go. The war paint. There we go. What about some of these? Oh, this is ready to harvest too. Do I just say harvest? What if they're not ready to harvest? Will they still harvest them? Probably not.
Bobby!
Ooh, we get our name.
Water sucks.
Silver's fair.
Gatorade is better.
Cheers to you.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
And this time we remembered to drink all the tea before it got too cold. Or my mug went to sleep because it didn't think I was doing anything. Oh. All right, so we got... Oh. No, they were the heel roots, not the trees. We should give the faction a name. It should be... Oh, it's so horrible. The pressure of a name. The Iconians? It's so bad. We'll go with the Iconians today. Oh, there's a lot of good steel here. Oh, look, we're playing chess. How's that recreation doing? Let me see that it's maxed out. Yeah, it's way too maxed out. Food is okay. At least moods are decent. Comfort, I know. I'm guessing the wooden stool doesn't provide a lot of comfort. It was the summer of 5500, and the Iconians were wiped out by a raid. You don't know that. What are they doing right now? We're repairing limestone walls? Is this really necessary? Why is repairing limestone walls more important to do than research? Oh, that's why. Research is at the very end. Oh. What are we ding-dinging? Low medicine. Now, where is my medicine? I had a lot. I wish it said here, like you could highlight over it and it said what kind of task that is. Space chunks? I did not see the space chunks. We'll find them one day. Oh, geothermal. It's a little farther away. There's 5 geysers. Not that I see them. There's one up here. It doesn't matter. We know we're going with... I wonder, where else research? Solar panels are only right here. And they take up such little room. But they require, what do they require to build? I don't know. We'll stick to the batteries for now. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. If the heal route is near ready, it's a random roll based on how close to ready. If it's far from ready, you get nothing, but they will cut them anyways. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. And why aren't they bringing this stuff? Hauling is down here. We should also start our pen, because I want to raise like alpaca or something so we have something to sell. We need to do some cutting, don't we? Oh, it's our first raid. The Tox Pack. It is a ranger named Packish. They have a steel knife. They have some patch leather, some ambrosia, some beer, some silver. And it looks like they're going to be coming in the top side is closer to their pathing, where I have 0 stuff ready. Are you coming immediately? Oh no, you are coming to the bottom. Okay. Oh, Cyrus. Why were you way out there, Cyrus? Oh. Get out the way, get out the way. Can I get a lucky hit? Oh! Okay. Oh, they're so addicted to everything. One revolver shot. They're bleeding. Should we arrest? No, not yet. Oh, how'd that feel? You're dead in 13 hours. Do you want to live or not? Those addictions are crazy. Who's got the best melee? It would be Adden. So we were gonna select everybody. Say you, no longer firing. And we're gonna say Adden. Aiden. Can I can only attack. I guess they gotta be knocked down. No, no, no. I said do not fire at will. I can't use melee now? Oh, we're just gonna light the whole place on fire. Okay, now can we stop? They're dead in 7 hours. And they still want to attack. Something's going on. I was doing this yesterday with they're still wanting to attack. Undraft. I am trying to right click. There is no right click option. I could only have one person selected. Let's strip Prakash. There you go. Now you're naked. Let's go, Mrs. Rad. Why can't... Cyrus. Cannot capture. But why can't I heal them? I don't understand why I can't give them medicine or tend to them. No one has medicine on them. You need a prison bed to heal them. Yeah, but I just want to tend them. I don't want to use medicine right now. I just want to tend them. And yes, look, they have medicine on them. Then draft the medicine pond to tend the raider. But why can you do some of the stuff non-tended, but some of the stuff tended? That's so obnoxious. This is what people complain about. Okay, here we go. We're tending. Now let's make a prison bed. What is this? Granite? No, stop. Not there. Not there. Put them in the corner. I don't want them to be in the main area though. What is this here? Uranium. I'm gonna need to mine that sooner rather than later. Okay, here's our prison. The cave to the left has left building. Yeah, but I don't necessarily know what's inside that cave. So it seems like a bad idea. Can I hurry up this? Like, Aiden, go over here. Why is nobody eating that perfect? I don't have a butcher's table yet. They're pretty good tended. So now I need... Cyrus is still over here mining steel. Hopefully they do all of this. Yes. Wooden bed. Or I made my beds out of steel. That can't be comfortable. I have no other materials to make, so I'm just going to use wood right here. Not enough stored. Of course there's not. They're still in shock and in pain. You're gonna crawl all the way out there? Crawling to safety. Hopefully we can finish this. It's gonna take them a long time to be able to crawl that way. Yeah, that's fine. You know you get nothing for tending them. Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to arrest them. And at least they're not bleeding out now. Hold on, I held shift. I mean, just sitting out in the wilderness, they're in extreme pain. Area revealed. What area has been revealed? That doesn't seem good. You should let the addict die. No, we're gonna wean off of it. We're gonna wean them. Okay, now this is for prisoners. Capture. Even though they don't have another wall. Drug addiction. Here we go. You can inspect your colonists' desire to take a drug in their needs tab. As long as their need level is at 0, their addiction changes to a withdrawal state, which can have various negative side effects. However, after long enough in withdrawal, their addiction will end and the drug need will disappear. They're pretty good, they like planting. They're decent at medical. They're a good shooter. They're a quick sleeper and they're too smart. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming as soon as Pakesh wakes up, they're going to be gone because their prison doesn't have any walls. Your whole outer base is a prison because of your defenses. Thanks, Acorn. Yes. Look at you living the good life instead of with the Tox pack. I should probably give them clothes. Can I dress them? Because right now they have no clothes. But that's fine. And we're putting steel in here again. Why are we putting steel in here? This is where steel goes. And uranium. Okay. What could have possibly happened to their clothes? I don't know. They got sold off, though. I'm also wanting to mine that there. Alright, now can we get the rest of these done? And Cyrus, you can be done mining all that. We have enough steel. Cancel. They're just gonna keep grabbing. Oh, no, cancel. There we go. Put a stockpile in the room and put the clothes in that. The happier they are, the more likely to be. Will they grab them? Okay. How would I get them there? Panthora, patch leather. apparel. Okay. And then I can go... Yes, that should be fine. Why am I not getting the haul this? Maybe eventually. How about a nice reading light in the bedroom? I don't have any lights, and I'm not putting a flame on the stone things. And why aren't they cleaning? Oh, we're losing more meals. I need to get the butcher table and everything up. We can do it outside for now. That seems like a bad idea, doesn't it? I promise you, torches and even campfires cannot ignite your base. I don't believe you, Bob. I do not believe you. Okay. Okay. All right. So far, so good. No, that's fine. Multiple doors, sort of thing. Wooden items can burn, but not from torches or campfires. No, we're not doing it. Valric! Thank you for the 23 months. I appreciate you. Bob is desperately trying to get me to burn down my base. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Valric! You come in with a resub, and then you come in with 10 gifted subbies? How are you? What did I vote for, Echo? Why would I want you to burn down the base? Because you wanted to see the world burn. No, I'm going to do that with the flame bow. Torches and campfires won't do it. Oh, Thalric, thank you so much for the 10 big gifties. Tubot wrote a very good review on the past stream, play-by-play, while they watched the VOD. They were 100% not trying to burn you. He has Kutai's seal of approval. Yeah, it's too much. I can't listen to Tubot because I need to learn by failing. Thank you so much, Thalric. I hope you have a fantastic day, or having a fantastic day. Phenom Monkey said, I've returned to remind everyone that Echo's in fact a pro gamer, but he is pro enough to beat a dragon in Dragon Wilds. Vote Dragon Wilds on Friday. Oh, Unpixelated Zombie comes in and say thank you for the gifty. Love to see it. All right. We're going to figure this out. Maybe this is the... Yes. Okay. This is better. I'm going to put a furniture, note production, a wooden butcher table, a steel butcher table, right here. And then we're going to put a wonderful... Stand by. A fueled stove. Right there. Can we put a vote, the torchy thing, up to put on some peer pressure? No, what? Nobody wants light in their room. If they start complaining about not having a light in the bedroom when they're trying to sleep, you know, maybe. I don't love this, though. Oh, you know what would be better? Okay, I got another idea. Like this. Like this. No, not limestone. Yes. This is much nicer. And then we'll put the stove right there. And this will be our freezer. And I will put a cooler right here. Boom. Boom. Oh, we're down to 4. We're down to 4 meals. Let's go look for berries, people. We're looking for berries. Why is the medicine still not picked up? I don't know. Manolo, how are you? Hole up for Echo to ignore. Do the people need lights? They have lights. They have lights right here. Yes, it won't burn. No, it will still... No, it still won't burn. They have lights right here. Let's check out Cyrus's needs. A little bit of darkness. I've been in the dark for a while. I don't like it. Minor pain? Oh, you and your awful barracks. Fine. 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 I don't like it. It seems silly. That's not a nightlight. That's too much light. Are you going to be a simulation or not? Doesn't seem like they're interested at all in being a simulation. Oh, I need to add more doors now. What is it? What is that made out of? Steel. Okay. Oh yeah, where's the bathrooms? Again, why don't they have to use the bathroom? And have I started interrogating you yet? Prisoner. Okay. Recruit. Or we could sell them. Recruit. Wardens will attempt to recruit the prisoner. If the prisoner still has resistance, wardens will speak to them to reduce it. The prisoner still has resistance, wardens will speak to them to reduce it. No recruit attempts have been made. Resistance is only a 7. Reduce is only for ideology? I don't have ideology on, though. Whenever you guys are done napping, there's so much here to haul. Like, we got medicine just sitting out here for some reason. You know what I can do? I'm going to hold shift so it doesn't wake them up, right? Pick up medicine. Oh, we'll never do hauling. Okay, you? There we go. Oh, resistance is low. Very nice. Very nice. Intense pain. Oh, we just gave them our last of our meal. They're chilly, but you're under a blankie. I need food because this is about to be bad. Berries. Harvest. Harvest. And let's go to... Where's harvesting? We'll make it a 2 for Mrs. Rad. So they'll go get us some berries. Go get some berries. The sun lamp just sat there. I know. I don't know why they didn't go get it. Oh, look, they finally bought the clothes here. Why won't you put them on? I can't draft you. No, this is not a medical bed. Why won't you put them on, Packish? He's not capable of walking yet? 6%? Alright, what do we got? Inspired recruitment. Thanks to a high mood, Mrs. Rad has experienced an inspiration. He will successfully recruit the next prisoner regardless of difficulty or resistance, as long as they are not unwaveringly loyal. The inspiration will end. Okay, so Mrs. Rad. Okay. If we get some food, Mrs. Rad's supposed to be getting some food. There's some berries. We've got 8 berries. No, not you. Go away. Oh no, and I didn't have them on. I don't think I had them on whatever it was. Recruit. Why didn't you talk to them? Oh, because they're incapacitated? I guess we can clean the prison cell. A wild woman walks in. Hello, wild woman. Everybody in the darkness. Does the sun not come out on the rim? Oh, it's dark. A bite scar. Okay, so you're fairly healthy. Oh, look at the big guns. Oh, you're incapable of violence. You do spew fire, though, because you're an impid. They can spew fire from their mouths, but they're incapable of violence. Yeah, I'm not taming them. I can arrest them and sell them into slavery, though. That's gonna happen. Colonist needs rescue? These colonists are incapacitated. Oh, you're now with me, huh? Hackish, why won't you do stuff? Cannot romance. Cannot rescue. If they're incapacitated... I can see that they need a bed, but I don't... I'm working on it. I'm working on it. No, no, no. We gotta move this. Cyrus? Why can't I prioritize you doing that? Ugh. We're just gonna sleep it off. Go to sleep. Now we can rescue. There you go. Why are you still healing? About to break. Yeah, the alcohol. It's an issue. I get it. Oh, extreme break risk. Where are they going? Oh, they're going to get some berries? Now all of a sudden they can walk. Okay, let's watch you carefully. No, 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 no. No, you are not taking the ambrosia. Where is this? Where is this? No drugs. I said no drugs. Oh, you took them anyways. Yeah, they're still gonna have a bad day. It says they're naked. Well, I can't do anything about that. What happened to all my berries? Oy. Uh-oh. Maybe they're ranchers? Is this chaos? Is about to be chaos. Banish. No, because I wanted to sell them. Okay, I need to find some animals. Donkeys? No. There we go. Hunt. Hunt you. Rename package. If they survive for just a little bit longer, we will, but there's not a lot of animals here. Oh, look, we're hunting turkeys. Haha. Who's hunting? Not you, because you can't do anything. Go get food, please. While Aiden finishes this. Yes, bills. Add a bill. Cook simple meals. Do it until we have 20. Bills. Add bill. Butcher creature. do it forever. Quickly, did you really just miss the turkey? Okay, there's the turkey. No, bring the turkey home. Bring the turkey home. The bulk are more efficient. Yeah, but I can't deal with the bulk right now. I just need a single meal. I can't wait until I have enough ingredients until 4. But I guess I can go add another bill. Cook simple meals. Times 4. And do it until I have 20. I guess that would work. Do we have the butcher table? Yes, right here. Butcher creature. Details. Okay, we got some berries now. There's one meal. Why won't they bring the turkey home? Click do forever. I did. Do forever. See? Nothing happens if you don't give the order? What do you mean? I gave the order. It's in the bill. I did the same thing here. No, the bills, you don't have to click the do forever thing. It might be a priority thing again. Who's cooking? Aiden. Extreme break wrist. Yes, I get it. You're sad. There's nothing I can do about that. The alcohol withdrawal, yeah, you're gonna get over it. How much longer do we have this for, by the way? Oh, Cyrus is even having a bad day. Why are you? Ratty apparel? Yeah. Disturbed sleep. It's too hot in here. Why is it too hot in here? She's gonna start killing pawns is what's gonna happen. Yeah. The alcohol withdrawal will give away. I don't understand why Cyrus is having such a bad time though. We'll never do cleaning. Of course you won't. Why don't you come do cleaning? Yes. Clean the barracks that you do not sleep in. Okay. Okay. I don't understand what's unhappy nudity. I get it. I don't have any more clothes. I thought I had an extra shirt or something. Production. I don't even think I have. Yeah, I have an electric tailor bench. Oh, a hand tailor bench. Here we go. Yeah, I know the speed penalty. By a show of hands, is anyone here actually unhappy when they're nude? Well, it depends. If you're nude in the grocery store, you're probably going to be unhappy. Oh, she's gone berserk. She will attack anyone she sees. The final straw was alcohol. All right, so now I just need to make sure that she's not allowed to come through the doors. I don't think that's going to matter. Just don't look for us. You just go, you go wander. No, don't come in here. Okay. Why can't I arrest? There we go. Why are you moving so slow? Yeah, you didn't even take any damage. Oh, because I have no prison. Yes, I remember that you said recruiting an addict was bad, but aren't we here for a challenge? Okay, we still have the tolerance. The withdrawal's at 40%. Still 18 more days. Let's just keep them in a prison. And we will arrest them. I should have waited until they were no longer under withdrawal before I recruited them. Ugh. There we go. Now, can we please get food? What is going on here? I did do the schedule. So, Aiden has a higher priority to do the cooking.
Bobby! Water sucks. Gatorade is better.
Get it,
Jam
girl.
Man. Thank you, Jam Man.
girl.
All right, what they have pants right now? So I need a shirt. I don't even have any leathers. What do I have here? Bird skin. Make a parka? A robe. I guess a robe would work. There we go. Who's going to do that is the question. No, I don't think it's a craft. Is it a smithy? Maybe it's a smithing. Oh, Cyrus is doing better all of a sudden. Yeah, I know. Extreme break risk. Ambrosia sprout? No, 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 no. We are not going to be doing anything with ambrosia other than selling it. We will definitely sell it. I guess we should name Packish. Exclamation roll 25. Truva is doing great. Yari rolled a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is Vero's. Actually, I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna reject all of them so everybody gets their money back. So people from yesterday got it for free. Now, see if you can put in a name request. That was probably a mistake. I gotta figure that out. Because now anybody today that wouldn't be able to do it. We're not gonna name Packish. He's never not going to be an addict. Yes, they will. They will get over it. It said in my learning helper. Yeah, it's 1 per day. It should be once while it's in there. I got to think of a new list. Not psychite? They're not addicted to psychite. They're alcohol and ambrosia. I just wish I knew how to arrest them. You can get over addiction. You cannot get over dependency. Quest active. Brandon Slash of Fortune. The quest is called Brandon Slash of Fortune. Prime Counselor Pelia has informed us a collection of valuable items worth 628 not far from us. The collection consists of Psychoid, Chicken's Imagination, the Memoirs. 6 man-hunting Yorkshire Terriers are wandering nearby, and the threat may be unknown. No. I'm not prepared for this yet. Okay, so is this ever coming up? 56% grown, because we don't seem to be hunting at all. Like there's turkeys just sitting out here. Oh, hello. Oh, that's the wild woman. Manage areas. No. Where's the wildlife? Here it is. Hunt you. A muffalo might be hard. Let's get the turkeys first. Yes, I do want to farm some alpaca. I'm just... Well, we're going to eat some rat meat here. Where is Mrs. Rad? Nope. And she's gone berserk again. Well, how can I know what I can do. I can have you attack a muffalo. Or something else dangerous. Which then you will die. No, don't throw him a tantrum. I told you to do something first. Oh, don't worry though. You'll finish that. I've tried that. Look, for prisoners. I'll grab Aiden. Nothing. There's no... I can draft them. Try to arrest. Okay, I'll arrest. That's what I did wrong. Why aren't you arresting? Oh, because they... No, this one then. For prisoners. There you go. Now I'm no longer... Okay, so now they're not loyal to me. Or it doesn't matter right now. I can just wait for them to get over their alcohol. But we're gonna starve to death anyways, because for some reason no one... I guess we did a little bit of light leather. We just ate it all already? Alright, then we're gonna go hunt some muffalo. That's a lot of good meat. We're gonna be careful though. Why can't I write? Okay, there's prioritize. An ancient danger. Where was it? Oh, right here. That's cool. We have an ancient danger on the map. Well, let's be careful. Oh no! no, 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 no. Is it all Muffalo or just that Muffalo? Oh, it's all Muffalo. Oh, no. No. You're in trouble. Okay. Can you play dead? Oh, you're in such big trouble. All right, let's melee attack. We're gonna fist fight. Where in the world are you? What is taking you so long? Okay, Mrs. Rad, I need you to rescue Cyrus, who's not having a good day. Oh, no, 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 Mrs. Rad! Where is Aiden? This is ridiculous. It's like he's walking here. Oh, no, no, you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong... Oh, this is not good. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. You can't, you really... No, you couldn't outrun them, huh? And Aiden's finally here. Here we go. Okay, go this way. No, no, Aiden, no! Oh, they're crawling. That's great. Oh, we're not dead. Oh, and the Muffalo, they're springing the trap. We're not dead. I don't want this guy, though. I don't want him. I'm going to count that as a loss. Oh, yeah, they're on fire now. That's not good. Oh, the doggo lived. The doggo lived. How do I take a screenshot? Is there a way to a screenshot mode? Alt S? No. Alt S. No, the addict is in prison. We arrested them. So they're not our problem anymore. F11 or F10? Nope, that was a screenshot. Oh, there's F11. There we go. No, don't scroll. Stop scroll. Okay, I'll put you over here. Oh, geez, Louise. Hold on, let's take a screenie. Everybody you say cheese! Parmesan! Oh, chat. Maybe I'm just not ready. Maybe... We were so close, but then they didn't want to do the butchering. So then I had to get desperate, and I thought I'd fight a Muffalo. That was probably a bad idea. Now I know. And knowing's half the battle. Oh, I like that. I don't know what I did, but apparently whenever you finish a game, after you've taken a screenshot with Steam, it opens your screenshots. I think it was a setting I used, which I like. Did the game even warn you? I don't think so, Ba. Oh, give me all them echoes, says the queen. We will get there. We will get there. Let's see who we can give a nice Turkey Day raid to. not a lot of people on. Arijah is playing Ani. Okay, we'll do Arijah. All right, folks. We will be back most likely tomorrow. I'm sure tomorrow. You know how it goes. At 1 a.m. But I hope all of you have a fantastic night. And a good Thanksgiving. All right, beautiful people. I'm going to start the raid. I'm going to run the credits. I hope all of you have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Much love.